Hey, what's up everyone, Vortex here and welcome back to another Shadow Legends video. Guys, I'm recording this video right after the previous video that you probably watched about the Summer Rush where I pulled Wixwell. He's finally mine. I need to work on him as well, but I'm just recording this video right after that video, so I don't have time to work on him. But I was mentioning in that video what this video would be about, and it's two champions that lately have received a huge buff. And I don't know, maybe I already spoke about this in the last video, unless I decided to cut that part, I don't know. But there's two champions. First one is Harvest Jack, and Harvest Jack is one of my favorite champions. He holds a very special place for me because he is my very first fusion that I've done on my account. So I've never got to use him that much, but now he finally got a buff and he is absolutely amazing. So we're gonna talk about him in this video. I will show you guys his kit, what he can do. He's primarily an arena champion, but he's also good for waves because he can control the champions and make sure that nobody takes a turn ever. Okay, with his kit and his skills. The other champion I want to talk about, however, is Soulless. Soulless got a very big buff a couple of months ago, I think, before Harvest Jack. But nobody actually talks about this guy that much. And Soulless, he's a beast. This guy is very good. If you have him, it's probably time for you to take him out of the vault and use him, because in Hydra he is just insane. But not just in Hydra, he has some other utility in the game. And this is the champion that we're gonna start with. We're gonna talk about Harvest Jack a little bit later, but let's start with Soulless. Now, I could probably make this video in like two parts and have one about Harvest Jack, one about Soulless, but why? You know, let's put both of them together and have some fun and talk about them, because one is about PvP, the other one is about PvE, so why not? So, let's talk about Soulless. First of all, why is he that good now? He's doing a provoke with a counter attack on him and the shield on everyone. Now, the value of the shield is equal to 30% of the damage inflicted, which means the more damage you do, the bigger the shield. Now, his shield is not as powerful as the Wixwell shield, because you really need to do a lot of damage in order to get a huge shield like Wixwell. Wixwell does his shield based on the defense. His Soulless shield is based on the damage that he does, which means you have to go for a set like Merciless, something that can actually do a ton of damage. Otherwise, the shield is not going to be that big. On his A2, he attacks all enemies. He has 100% chance when booked to remove all the buffs, and he also places decreased attack and the hex. That makes him a beast in Hydra, obviously, because you need the hex, you have the provokes, you have the hex, that's it. On his A1, a chance to play stun, that's not gonna work in Hydra, but he ignores 30% of the defense if the target is under a provoke, which only makes sense for the head of decay, because it's the only head that can go under provoke. The other ones, they're not gonna receive the ignore defense. Also, his passive will ignore 30% of the target resistance, which means you don't really need to build him with a lot of accuracy, okay? And if their defense is lower than this champion, so usually the Hydra heads, they don't have that high of a defense. And allies deal, did I say allies? Allies deal 25% more damage to targets under a provoke. Again, this is only for the head of decay, it doesn't work for the other heads. And if there are multiple champions, blah blah blah. Anyway, in terms of masteries, I went obviously for the Hell Smasher, because again, I'm looking for big damage from him. I got some accuracy, and I decided to go this way here because I want a 30% chance to extend the duration of the buffs and make those shields to last longer, right? So that's why I went here. I could have gone for the Lord of Steel and maybe for some other things, but I do want that one. And he also has a 5% chance to decrease the cooldown of a random skill. And you will see why all of this is important, guys. He also have this one to decrease the cooldown of a random skill. it's gonna make sense in a second why I use this. In terms of a relic, a Reti Coronet, probably one of the best for him, because he gets more damage based on the debuffs that he places on the heads or whatever. So that's why I went for this. And like I mentioned, he is in 9-piece Merciless. And the reason why you need him in 9-piece is for the extra turn, because you do want him to take as many turns as he can. And obviously fully booked, and we went for as a blessing for the Nature's Wrath because of the more damage based on the debuffs. Ideally I would like to have a 6-star here, but I don't have, so that's okay. Hopefully we can pull one. I'm saving a whole bunch of stuff here, so eventually maybe I'll be able to get his 6-star soul. We'll see. Anyway, let me show you guys about Soulless, what he can do. First of all, you can use him in campaign as your campaign farmer, right? And this is why all those cooldowns reduction that I was taking in his masteries and also in the set, the 9-piece Merciless set, it means he's never gonna use his A1. He rarely use it, sometimes, but not always. Let's just do like 3 fights here. And I forgot to change the champions, but that's okay. And he goes for A2, A3, A2. Here he didn't use the cooldown, but it's okay. He does it in 7 seconds, which is not bad, okay? So he is good as a campaign farmer, okay? The damage, I probably should have shown you guys the whole damage and everything. Once again, why he's not doing the cooldown? When I'm making the video, it was working every time when I was farming campaign for the, what is called? For the champion training event. And now it looks like it's not working. Why? Why are you not working? Anyway, it's still 7 seconds. It's very fast. He can do it in 6 seconds as well. Let's see, maybe here. He wants to do it here. Give it a quick try. Okay, 1, 2. Yeah, he did it here. And 3. In 5 seconds, he can do it. He's faster than any other champion that I had. He's faster than Marius. He's faster than anyone. 5 seconds? That's absolutely insane, right? So yeah, he's very, very good for campaign farming, guys. Obviously, in Brutal, we can try Nightmare, but I don't think he's gonna do it in Nightmare. I'm pretty sure he can't do it. But yeah, let's give it a try. Maybe, who knows? Maybe he will surprise me and you guys as well. Yeah. Oh. He went for double there. But yeah, he's not gonna do the same. He can clear it for sure, but he's not gonna do it fast, right? But look at this damage, guys. This is Nightmare, yeah? 40 seconds, yeah? I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad. Yeah, Soulless is very strong, guys. Let me show you all the stats, which I forgot to show you guys. Now, I don't have the best gear on him. 4,600 defense, that's not enough. You can see I have way too much attack here that I don't really need, because his damage is based on defense. However, the problem here is that, you know, I've tried my best to what I have. It's really hard to put together a good set. Like, for example, I wish I had here some defense or maybe more crit damage. Ideally, I would have a 6-star. I wish I had some some defense here, but I don't have. I think. Oh, I'm missing 2 of them, so I need to farm more of this so I can change it to a defense. Ideally, here I would like to have some speed or defense percentage. So you can see there's a lot of things that I need to improve on him, you know, but he's getting there. I've been using him for a while now, and I'm kind of happy with everything he does. Again, more defense I need here. Speed, it's decent, but you don't really need him fast. You need him to take his turns eventually, and that's it. 300 crit damage, 275 accuracy. Like I said, he ignores already 30% resistance, so you don't need a huge amount of accuracy on him. Now, let's go into Hydra, because this is where he actually shines. Now, hopefully I can do that in one try without wasting most of my keys. This is my team. I have Lamassu, Cheshire Cat for the damage, Joan, she will switch to her alternate form and do some damage there. Soulless, he will start with a shield, Gizmak and Grandog Podrick. Now, if I had to change something in this team, would be Gizmak. Gizmak doesn't really help me here. He's just mostly here for the HP burn and to buff my champions a little bit. I could probably switch Gizmak and take him out of the team and use someone else. We could probably go for Lydia and place the decreased defense and the weaken. We could give it actually, let's give it a try. Why not? Why the hell not, right? Let's put Lydia here. And let's see how they perform with Lydia in the team. I'm quickly gonna turn off this one. No, it's a block buffs. I mean, I already have the block buffs. I don't really need this one. Don't use. And start with this one. Alright. Again, I like Gizmak. I've been using him in Hydra for a long time, but maybe it's time for him to leave the group, or at least my main team. Maybe for the other teams I can still use him. Let's see how this team performs with Soulless in here. Oh, that was not good. That was not good at all. I think somewhere they failed. Let's do one more try. It takes a couple of turns before the team gets back to its place. Am I missing gear on someone? I have a feeling like I'm missing gear on someone, right? Let me double check before I use all of my keys. The cat is fine. Grandog is fine. Okay, so no. So maybe Lydia, she doesn't really cut it here, right? Now, ideally, if with Wixel, once that I got him, he will probably replace. I don't know. I don't know if Wixel and Soulless, they can work together with the shields. I'm kind of scared they're not gonna be able to work together. Let's see. Is it Gizmak that the one that keeps this team alive? Because usually the damage I get here, it's about 500, a little bit over 500 million on Ultra Nightmare. On Nightmare, not Ultra Nightmare. I was thinking about Clambus for some reason. Is it Gizmak? No, it's not Gizmak. Okay, something is failing in this team. Let's see. Or maybe I'm just unlucky. Oh man, almost there, almost there. They were almost there. You can see the damage of Soulless, right? Obviously, a lot of the damage comes from the Hex as well. I'm gonna stop here for a second because I don't want to use all of my keys. Let's see what exactly is going on here. Where is my team failing? So let's do first one here. First attack. Once we get the fusion, the Mavara, she's gonna replace Gizmak for sure because she's gonna be a beast and I really need her. Let's do this. Okay. Okay. I want you guys to see his shield. She will switch form. Let's do a little bit of this. And then a little bit of this. And okay, look at this shield, guys. Like more than half of their health bar is shield from this guy, right? This is a huge amount of shield that Soulless can put. Again, the only problem with this shield is that he doesn't extend the value like Wixwell does, you know, which kind of makes him a little bit hard to to keep this shield, to make it better, you know. So this is the problem. Let's do a free regroup. Oh, I should have checked the damage, but that's okay. I think somewhere in the middle of this, my team is failing for some reason. I'm not sure exactly why. Let's try one more again, and I mean, even if I use all the buttons, it doesn't really matter to me because I can just put it on auto and it will do the same thing anyway. Come on. Why is now? What's wrong here? What is wrong here? Why is this team failing? Come on. I know you can do it. I know you can do it. Yes. All right. Finally. 539 million damage, 2.15 billion points. You can see this is a good team, right? The Cheshire Cat does a lot of damage. Joan, she's doing a lot of damage. Soulless is doing a lot of damage. again, I will switch Gizmak with what's her name? Mavara is the fusion, because I have a feeling this team will do even better once we get her, because she is a beast of a champion, to be honest. With this fervor here and the champions joining and attacking, he's gonna be a beast. My team is gonna be so better. Yeah, then again, I will need to see with Wixwell how it's gonna work. If I'm gonna replace Soulless with Wixwell, if I do that, I'm gonna lose the Hex, so I'm gonna have to find another champion. Maybe, I don't know, I'm thinking maybe Lamasu. I'll have to use the Hex set on her. I don't know. It's gonna be a little bit tricky to build up another team now, but that's okay. This is what the part I like about Hydra, is that I can sit here and play around with all these champions and get something good out of them, you know. Let me collect all this stuff. So yeah, you saw Soulless, guys, amazing champion. My clanmate here, obviously Kroghead and Shaik, they do a lot better. Ninja Mikage, this is a good combo here with Chris and Rector Drat. Rector Drat is for the Veils, good combo. Nothing to complain about that. But you can see this is the team that I'm using. There's no Titus with Wixwell. There's no Kroghead. It's just a bunch of damage dealers with Soulless to protect them. Like I said, Cheshire Cat, nobody would think to use Cheshire Cat in Hydra, and yet he does a lot of damage. 226 million damage, that's a lot. Alright, cool. So, Soulless, guys, amazing champion. If you have him, please stay him out of the vault. Use him because he's gonna make your Hydra team so much better. Now, let's go to the second champion, Harvest Jack. Like I said, Harvest Jack is my very first fusion on this account. He holds a very special place for me because I had him for a long time and I never got to use him because he kind of sucked, to be honest, right? And now I can actually use him. And in fact, I use him in Arena. I switched my Arena team from Gizmak. Instead of Gizmak, I put Harvest Jack. Let me show you guys his kit and why he's so good. And a lot of people, they don't understand the value of Harvest Jack yet. I have a feeling in time he will get a lot better. The thing about Harvest Jack is that, first of all, you start with his A2, you attack all enemies, remove all buffs from the target, decrease the attack and block buffs on them for 2 turns, and then you get an extra turn. Then you go with his A3, you attack all enemies, you place a True Fear if you don't, and the decrease speed, and you reduce the turn meter by 30%. If you don't place the True Fear, you will place an Irresistible Sleep, and 30% of the turn meter reduced. This is actually really strong ability here. On his A1, he attacks 3 times. He has the chance to steal the buffs from the enemy team. If they are under a fear, has a 100% chance to do that. And the passive, whenever an ally is attacked, he decreases the duration of the buffs on the attacker. If he gets attacked, he's gonna be a 100% chance to reduce. So he is a strong champion against the meta, against the Mercurial, okay? Now, masteries, I obviously went for the Eagle Eye. You want on this guy as much accuracy as you can. All the accuracy in the world, because even with the accuracy that I have, and I'll show you guys, I still have problems sometimes to remove all the buffs and debuffs because he can weak hits, you know, he's a spirit affinity, sometimes he can weak hit. And I also went for both retribution and deterrence for the counterattacks because I want him to counterattack as much as he can with his A1 and steal some of those buffs. For the relic, I went for the Hoarder's Cauldron because of the chance to ignore the resistance and also more accuracy. I went as a Blessing Polymorph. It's only 1 star, so it's not gonna do much for him at the moment. And I went for Feral set. Now, here's the problem, right? I have 714 accuracy. This is with the Feral set. Ideally, the best set for him would be Mercurial. But I don't have the gear to get all the speed and the accuracy and the HP so high to make him viable. So at the moment I'm using him in Feral because it grows that accuracy a little bit faster compared to the Mercurial set. But if you have the Mercurial and you have enough good gear around, ideally you want this set on him. Overall stats, it's a little bit over 100k HP, 281 speed. I can make him faster than this, I have better gear. However, I want him to take the third turn in my team, so this is why I went for only 281. Like I said, 740 accuracy, 714, and 193 resistance, which is not important. You can pretty much get whatever you can, whatever you can, like HP here, HP here. Ideally on the chest plate you would want some accuracy. I don't have a good accuracy chest plate from Feral, or at least maybe, unless I got lucky. I have one. Why am I not using this one again? I don't remember. I should use this one, right? Why did I went for the, or maybe because maybe I went for the accuracy here, but still doesn't make sense. This is weird. Alright, so we have 760 now. For some reason, why I don't know why I didn't went for this chest plate. And then I can put some accuracy here, maybe. Can we do that? No, we need 5. For sure I changed this for some reason, but I don't remember why. Maybe I already had him with this chest plate and then I removed it. Eventually I will put it back if I feel like it's necessary. But I don't really see the point of not using this chest plate over this one. Anyway, what else to talk about him? Like I said, masteries. No, this is the wrong champion. I already showed you the masteries, the set. So where do you use this guy? It's arena. That's it. Again, you can use him in waves. Like for example, if you go into Doom Tower, you can probably use him to control the waves with the fears and everything. I don't really use him because I don't need him, but in Green Forest he actually does quite a good job, because some of the stages that are a little bit harder to control, like in the purple area, you might want him to be part of your team so he can control those champions so they never take a turn. But other than this, like Curse City, yeah, he can be good, but his main place is arena. Yeah, he is a PvP player, champion. So let's refresh here just in case. Oh, and let's start with the turtles, because like 90% of the time these turtles will never be able to do anything against him. Okay, 90% of the time. Sometimes I find the turtle teams that can actually succeed. So let's do this. Let's speed up a little bit. Fabian, he will remove. I forgot to show you guys the team, but that's okay. Now it's his turn. He's gonna start with his A2. Alright, we didn't remove the stone skin from here, which is fine. Already you can see block buffs on all of them. Then we need to scare them a little bit. Leo, he's almost gone. Okay. And this team has completely failed. This is Harvest Jack, guys, okay? He keeps under control of all of them. He stole the buffs from the... he didn't steal the buffs, actually. Because Leo attacked us with a counter attack, his stone skin got decreased. This is the power of Harvest Jack, okay? So, turtles, they have nothing against this guy. Let's go for a Solinar team. Let's see how this one goes. Yeah, I have Lissandra. She is my speed booster. We are going against Marius, which is not great. I should have looked at that for a second, but it's fine. We have Fabian, obviously, and Cheshire Cat for the damage. Let's survive this attack. Alright. Everything went pretty well. Do this. Okay. We're stopping everyone from doing anything. Almost. Maybe not really. Cheshire Cat. He didn't... oh, he had the enfeeble. Damn. That was... that was not successful. Yeah, going against Solinar and Marius at the same time is not a good idea. Maybe we need to pick like teams that we can actually handle. This team for sure has like very high speed. I don't think I can beat them, but we can try. We also, again, we have a Harvest Jack, so he can do some stuff for us. Let's see. Their debuffs are decreasing very quick. You can see. Do this. We're not doing very well against this team. Yeah, speed is a problem. My Lissandra, she's very fast, but she's not that fast, you know. Let's grab some of her buffs, whatever we can. Yeah, this was a complete fail. This is a good way to showcase Harvest Jack, right? Fighting against people that we can't win. But who knows? Who knows? The battle is not lost yet. Okay, Cheshire Cat for the win, obviously. He is very tanky, okay? Because, I have over 100k, so he's very tanky. This was the win that I wasn't expecting, but it's fine. Let's see. I'm looking for something more interesting. Oh, more turtle teams. Let's do some more turtle teams. Yeah, I love Harvest Jack, guys. I think he's gonna be a new meta sometimes in the future. He's gonna be so great. Let's stop him from doing anything. Again, we place the block buffs, and what the block buff does is that this Leo, even if he's not petrified, he's not gonna be able to put the stone skin on him and all that annoying shit that he always does, which makes this team fail completely every single time. This is done. Let's go against this team as well. Now, like I said, every now and then some of these turtle teams, they are very strong, they are very well built, so I can't say I always win. Okay, we got the stone skin from him. Let's stop them completely. Look at this Leo, he can't do anything. No stone skin, he can't counter attack, he can't do anything, you know. This is the fun part of Harvest Jack. He basically stops all these teams. Oh, we have something more interesting here. Can we actually win this? This is a strong team, yeah? We have the Cheshire Cat, Fabian, Arbiter, and the Nice. Let's see how it goes. We are faster, which is good. He has Mercurial, which is good as well. Fabian goes in. Harvest Jack. We didn't stop Nice. We can stop the Cheshire Cat, however. And we can keep him under... We'll do this. No, not yet. Come on, Harvest Jack. Steal that block bar. Yes, yes, boy. Yes, my boy. Man, Harvest Jack, man. Come on. Harvest Jack, bro. I mean, I'm sure this is a strong Nice. I mean, it's a 5-star, so maybe he's not well built. I don't know. Whoever has him, he should look into his kit a little bit, because it was a pretty weak Nice, that one. We have... let me look for another... Ooh. Georgie. Let's go against this team. Let's see what he can do here. Oh, this is a very fast team. We're not gonna do much here. But who knows? We've been in this situation earlier and we still won. Not with this. This Skull Crown hit like a truck. Wow. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, you know. It's not always. Let's go for against this one. Has like... I haven't seen Death Knight in a very long time in a team. 2 stone skins here. 1 removed. Can you remove the other one? Yes. Amazing. Yes, Harvest Jack forever, guys. What a beast of a champion. What a good buff he received. Obviously, my Cheshire Cat, hits like a truck as well. So, that was a good one. Yeah, let's go against this one. Let's try. Lazarius. Armans. Georgie. Yeah, good, good. Let's see. Okay, let's stop you from doing anything. Okay. And we should have this one won. Yeah, easy. Yeah, I mean, I'm bragging, but to be honest, my teams, they don't really... if you look at the battle log, I mean, as a defense team, because I have this team as a defense, you can see sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. It depends on the champion. I mean, obviously we're gonna lose against a champion, a team with whatever his guy name is. But sometimes we won against this guy, Leo. I mean, you know, it's not always a win for us. Let's go for this one. Let's try a little bit of an annoying team. I know this is not a perfect team against Tormin, but you never know. I think we are kind of screwed here. Yeah, we are screwed. Again, I'm not saying this guy, Harvest Jack, is the new meta champion, guys, okay? This is not what I'm trying to say. I'm just saying that he is good, okay? If you have him and you need him in arena, you want to do some work in arena, and you struggle, he can actually do a lot of work for you and help your team a lot. Let's stop him. We didn't. We actually attacked that knight. Again, he can go against the Mercurial because he has multi-hits and everything, so it makes him really viable against the meta, but not against the very strong meta, okay? If we're thinking about like a strong Hilvi with over 1000 resistance, he's not gonna do much. Let's just refresh a little bit. There's a lot of not that great teams here. Should we go against this one? This is a strong team. Yeah, let's try. +1 Marius. We're gonna lose this one for sure. I'm 100% sure. Okay, yeah, so he took a turn and goodbye my team. Harvest Jack survived. Oh yeah, because he has the feral set, so he's immune to that one. Anyway, yeah, that was a fail right from the beginning. Also, he is very good against the Predator. I don't see any Predator teams here. Oh, we have one here. Let's go against this one. He can stop the perfect wave from Predator, which is interesting. Sometimes it stops him from doing whatever he wants. We have 2 Mercurial sets here as well. And he didn't do anything against him, but that's okay. Okay, this Predator is kind of annoying now. He's dead now. Okay. And you can actually stop from doing whatever the hell you're doing, because you're pissing me off. Yeah, Predator is like, he's a good champion, but he's not, I'm not afraid of him. A lot of people, I don't know, they're kind of scared of Predator. I don't really care about him, to be honest. I am more scared when I see a nice or like this team. Let's try this team. Ooh. I don't have any more, but I need to do this because I still need for the Classic Arena tournament, so it's okay. We can spend 40 gems, even though I don't like to spend gems on these things, but that's okay. Can we stop Armans? We can't. But he can, right? Almost. This Armans is very powerful, right? Okay. He's gonna switch form. But he can't do anything. Man, this is like a second fight against Nice, and we won. So Nice doesn't really has. Ooh, I like this one. We have Naime. Let's go against this one. All right, we have block damage everywhere, which is not ideal in many situations. But we have Harvest Jack here. Obviously, it doesn't work against Siegfried. Okay. And we are done for now. Let's see what they're doing. We need to get rid of this Siegfried here. And let's do this, and it doesn't work. No. You're not allowed to kill. Yeah. Yeah, okay, that was a fail. The problem was with the protected block damage. If those champions didn't have the protected block damage, they probably wouldn't win. Let's try again. No protected block damage. On 3 of them now. Okay, so this is not gonna work. Because we cannot remove the protected block damage, right? We can put the block buffs, however, on them. Which kinda helps a little bit later. But that's pretty much it. We can't do anything else. Let's see if we can get rid of her, actually. We should have attacked this guy. Can we stop you? Okay, fear. Okay. Nice. Okay. Now we need to deal with this shit. Ooh! He skipped a turn because of the fear. The fear from Harvest Jack. Harvest Jack for the win, guys. Harvest Jack for the win. Yeah, stop him. Stop him. Oh, we won. So it's 50-50, you know. She's annoying. He's annoying. But still, Harvest Jack, he can do a lot of work, guys. Now, I can go ahead and do more fights, but I don't think... I think I got my point, right? He is a good champion. He's not gonna be your new meta champion, but I'm pretty sure in time he can be a lot better, okay? It will come a day when Harvest Jack will be the new meta champion in this game. This is my prediction. This is my feeling. Again, I hope I can pull a soul for him at some point. I have a 5-star Wixwell soul for a Wixwell. A 5-star Wixwell, okay? So as soon as my Wixwell is done and level up and everything, he's gonna be ready with a 5-star soul for him. Anyway, guys, that was the video. Again, Harvest Jack, amazing champion for Arena. Soulless, amazing champion for PvP content. Also, one thing that I didn't mention is that Soulless, he can actually work with Titus. So if you have Titus and you don't have Wixwell, you can actually use Titus with Soulless. It's almost the same, but it's not. Obviously, with Wixwell, it's a lot better for Titus. But it's gonna work with Soulless as well if you have and you can try him, like in waves and stuff like that. Amazing champions, guys. Anyway, this was a video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.